In a sleepy little town in upstate New York, where snow blankets the fields every winter and maple syrup flows every spring, there lived a teenage boy named Noah. Noah wasn't a bad or mean, he was simply the king of I'll do it later. Homework? Later. Chores? Later. Practicing guitar so he could join the school band? Definitely later. His parents, teachers, even his little sister begged him to stop putting things off, but Noah would just shrug and say, "There's still time." Time felt endless, like the long summer evenings that never seemed to get dark. One October weekend, a famous motivational speaker and author named Dr. Eleanor Hayes came to the local community college. Everyone was talking about her. Noah's friends were going to hear her speak, and for once he felt a tiny spark of curiosity. If anyone can tell me how to catch up with everyone else, he thought, maybe it's her. The next afternoon, he found Dr. Hayes sitting alone on a bench by the lake after her talk, watching the autumn leaves drift across the water. Gathering all his courage, Noah walked up and said, "Ma'am, I'm always behind. My friends are getting good grades, learning skills, moving forward, and I'm stuck. I want to be successful like them. Please, what should I do?" Dr. Hayes smiled gently and studied him for a moment. "Noah," she said, "you're not stuck because you're less smart or less talented. You re-stuck because you don't respect the one thing that never waits for anyone: time. Let me tell you a story that changed my own life when I was your age." She leaned back and began. Many years ago in a grand castle in Scotland, there ruled a kind and generous king named Alexander. One day, an old school friend named Callum appeared at the palace gates ragged, broke, and bitter. He had spent his life blaming luck, bosses, and everyone else for his failures. The king remembered the bright boy Callum used to be and felt deep pity. "Old friend," the king said, "today I will give you a chance no one else will ever have. Until the sun sets this evening, you may take as much gold and jewels from my treasury as your hands can carry. Everything you manage to bring out before sunset is yours forever." Callum could hardly believe his ears. He bowed, thanked the king 100 times, and raced home to tell his wife. She was overjoyed. "Run, Callum, run! Bring back our future." But Callum rubbed his stomach and said, "I'm starving. I'll eat first. There's plenty of time." He sat down to a huge lunch, eating slowly, savoring every bite. After the meal, he yawned. "A short nap," he told his worried wife. "Then I'll go. The sun won't set for hours." He slept deeply, dreaming of mansions and servants. When his wife finally shook him awake, the light outside had already turned golden. Callum grumbled that she had woken him too early, grabbed 2 large sacks, and set off. The afternoon was warm. Halfway to the castle, he felt hot and tired. "I'll rest under this tree for just a minute," he said, sitting against the trunk. The breeze was cool, the grass soft. In seconds, he was asleep again. When he opened his eyes, the sky was orange and the sun hung low on the horizon. Panic seized him. He jumped up and ran as fast as he could, sacks flapping empty at his sides. He reached the palace gates just as the last ray of sunlight disappeared. The heavy doors were already locked. The chance of a lifetime gone forever. Callum fell to his knees and wept, not because fate had been cruel, but because he had treated time as if it were infinite. Dr. Hayes finished quietly. Noah sat completely still, eyes wide. For the first time, he truly understood. That very evening, he went home, opened his books, and started his homework without being told twice. The next day, he practiced guitar for an hour instead of scrolling on his phone. He set small daily goals and stuck to them. Months later, his grades climbed, he made the school jazz band, and his parents looked at him with proud, surprised smiles. Noah had finally learned that time doesn't wait for anyone to feel ready. Here is the powerful, life-changing message of this story: time is the only currency you can never earn back. A minute wasted today is a dream stolen from your future self. The difference between the person you are now and the person you want to become is decided not by talent or luck, but by what you choose to do in the next unguarded minute. Start now, not when you feel perfect, not tomorrow, but right now. Because the life you dream of is built one discipline now at a time.